Hello? Doctor, do you know how big your competition is? You should. Knowing the size of your competition is just the first step to learning how to prevent your local patients and potential patients from going to the competition instead of coming to you. Also, in becoming known as the authority in your field of practice and picking the right location for your first office. And it's also important for picking the right location for your additional offices and much, much more. Let's look at an example chart showing 4 cities in Texas, their population, and 5 different healthcare practices. Okay, here we see all the cities, the 4 cities, Austin, Dallas, Fort Worth, Houston, the population, and the family practice physicians, how many there are there and how many there are plastic surgeons, how many orthopedic surgeons, how many chiropractors, and how many dentists. Okay, so these are the numbers. This is the data that we look at when looking at your competition. So the population data came from the U.S. Census Bureau, and the practice numbers came from healthgrades.com. So just what do all of these numbers mean to us as healthcare professionals? Well, I'm going to tell you. Let us just take a look at one of these and use a little bit of math. Yes, I know, the 4th grader inside you is yelling, "No, not math!" But it's as simple, okay? Let's take a look at this again. These are the cities, Austin, Dallas, Fort Worth, Houston, the population, and the family practice numbers, okay? So for family practice physicians, this is how many that there are. And we want to determine how many patients per practitioner, okay? So here we're looking at, again, just the family practice physician. We want to know how many potential patients there are per physician. So we divide the population by the number of practitioners, and there's our answer, right? So when you take a look at this, these are the numbers. I mean, can you imagine having 3,376 patients in Austin? Well, I don't think that that's actually what's happening, of course, but this is what the potential numbers show when you're looking at the whole population. Of course, this is not exact, since the population consists of every age group there is, and not every age group goes to a family practice professional. So it really looks like any of these 4 cities in Texas could handle another family practice physician, right? However, the best place to open a new office just might be Houston, since there are potential 5,359 patients per each physician. And again, this is not exact. These are just how the numbers, the data is showing us to use, to find a generalized number. So if you are in one of the other categories of healthcare professional, just do the same math for each city with your numbers, okay? Population and competition are just one set of data to look at to find a location with the best potential to open a new office, okay? Just one thing. So I hope you like this very short and brief, information and found it helpful to think about your current situation and your future growth potential. So if you would like to learn more free information like this, please like this post and share it with others. And that way, the next time I post more free educational videos online, you should be one of the first to see it here on your social media feed. Well, I'm 5-time Amazon #1 best-selling author David DeSchoolmeester from D14 Consulting. You can find us at www.d14consulting.com. And I'll see you next time.